Hey guys, in today's video I have a quick soup. This is really easy to throw together. We went out on a hike this morning and I came back, got the kids in the bath and threw this together. It's very easy, very cheap. Chicken and potatoes with some salsa in there. I'm going to show you how to make this really good, delicious soup. I needed some non-copyrighted music, but I couldn't find any, so I had to make my own, and I have no idea what.
Well, I think it's actually a mountain lion because I want a mountain.
Another beautiful day in the high desert. So this was some of the views along the trail in our morning walk. This was behind the houses, along the river. Just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of our morning.
This is my thing that I like for nature, okay? The bottom one is for nature things, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Can you put this in the...
Sure, or I have one of those in my pocket already.
No, okay.
And here is the Deschutes River in Central Oregon. Just a beautiful way to spend the morning. Hey guys, okay, for today's video I have a really quick recipe. We just got back from a hike. The kids are in the bath. I still need to shower. My husband's almost on his way home. So all of this is gonna go into the blender. I've got a little bit of cilantro. I'm gonna just put that in there. All of my stuff is already washed. I'm gonna use a little bit of onion. I have oil heating on the stove right now. I'm gonna peel this off. Oh, I forgot my garlic. So I'm gonna add this onion and probably add a couple of slices to the hot oil. Like that. And the rest of this is gonna go into the blender. I forgot to show you guys the potatoes too. I'm gonna put potatoes in it. So it's gonna be a chicken potato soup. The kids really like it and I like it because it's pretty fast. And this goes at the end on the top. So I'm gonna go toss this into the hot oil. Just a little bit to give it a little bit of flavor. Okay, I've got some garlic. Adding that straight to the blender. Been going a little heavy on the garlic lately just because it's really healthy for you during, you know, flu season. So I'm just gonna add the rest of this. This is I'm making a pretty big pot of chicken. It's gonna have potato too, so they're gonna soak up all that flavor. So I'm gonna add this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just put it right into the blender. These Vitamix blenders are really good because they pulverize everything, and I am a penny pincher, guys. I wrapped my head, well, I was thinking about it for a while on getting one. I really wanted one, but I knew we were making a pretty big move, and so I waited till, you know, we made our move to get one. Anyways, I was going through probably about a blender every couple of months. One of the cheap ones from Ross, or even the not so cheap ones from Macy's, and they would only last like a year or maybe 2. And finally I hunted down a coupon that was 20% off. It had free shipping, and then I did PayPal. So with the $300 qualifying purchase, I was able to get like it split up into 2 years of payments. So I had 24 payments of like $25 something a month. I don't know. It was pretty affordable. And I bought straight from Vitamix. I bought a refurbished one. And the only difference was that the warranty time. So I have 5 years warranty versus 7 years warranty on this one. And I did leave my spoon in the blender once, and it bent the blades. So they sent me a new pitcher. And so I used one for stuff that I used for turmeric and one that is just regular. So that's my story. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this. So can you see that water level there? Hopefully you can see the water level. And I'm gonna put this right on the blender. I'm also going to put this jalapeno into the oil. Gotta get this stuff going already. Let's turn that down until I get our stuff ready. So I just have that in there frying up a bit. It'll give it a good flavor. Really quick, my onions are burning in the oil, but I want to add some cumin. I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon. That was more like a 1/2 teaspoon. And of course, salt. So just want to show you guys that. A lot of salt. We're salting the whole thing, not just the salsa here. And we'll go ahead and blend that up. Not a good shot. Okay, now I'm going to add the salsa. Now, I have frozen chicken. I pulled it out before we went on our hike and I came back and it was still frozen. So I am gonna cook the chicken for a while before I add the potatoes with it because it's frozen. But normally what I like to do if I have thawed chicken, I will stick the chicken in the hot oil before I put the salsa in and let it get some crispiness on it and just let it render out a little bit of the fat from the skin, but I don't have the opportunity to do that right now, so I'm just sticking, I went ahead and fried the salsa first and I'm just sticking in the frozen chicken. I will then put the lid on and bring this up to a boil and we will get started onto our next step. The next thing that I'm doing is I'm peeling the potatoes, and actually, let me try something real quick. That's definitely not as easy as it looks. So this chicken's been boiling for a while. I wanted to wait till it was a little bit tender before I stuck the potatoes in, which by the way, I put the potatoes in water because if you don't cover them with water and you let them sit out on your cutting board till the chicken gets soft enough to put them in, then what's going to happen is the potatoes are going to turn brown. So be sure to put them in water. I'm sorry I forgot to record that, but I went ahead and drained off the water of the potatoes before I start to add them to the pot with the chicken. So just remember that if you cut your potatoes and it's still going to be a while before you can add them in, cover them with water. Then I just add enough water to let the potatoes be covered in the soup, and I'm mixing the water around so that way the potatoes aren't catching just the plain water, because then they're not going to catch the flavor of the soup. So you want to mix that in so that they're covered with the soup flavor. And the potatoes should take about 10 minutes to cook once this comes back up to a boil and dinner is ready. That's it. I like to squeeze lemon on top afterwards. When I tasted this, it needed just a little bit more salt, so be sure to test your salt before you start serving it up. And that's it. I hope you guys like this recipe. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and thank you so much for watching. I needed some non-copyrighted music, but I couldn't find any, so I had to make my own, and I have no idea what I'm doing.